Hi my loves, welcome back to my channel. It's Flawless here. If it's your first time seeing me, you're welcome. And if it's not your first time, thank you for coming back to hear what I have to say today. So in today's video, I'm going to be spilling the tea about my relationship status, where I was, where I am, where I'm going to. If that's what you're interested in, subscribe now and keep on watching this video. I know you're obviously here because you want to hear the where I was, where I am, and where I'm going to in this whole relationship table. So let's get into it. I'm going to start off by saying I've been single since last year, since June 2022. Is it June or July? One of those 2 months. I'm not really sure. The old me would definitely remember the date, but I think I'm growing up. I'm really growing up, guys. Okay, so I've been single since June 2022, and this is like this is April 5th, and need I say this has to be the longest I have been single for. Like, excuse me, I'm a hot cake. I've always been in a situation where the minute like I'm out of one relationship, there's just always a replacement. Like, who are you? Like, who are you? How to be like me? Then I didn't rush me now. So like this has to be like the longest I've been single. Let's count it. June, July, August, September, October, November, December, January, February, March, April. This is 10 months. I need an award and a round of applause for that at this point. So I've been single since June, and I really want to give you guys like the backstory, but I'm just going to give you like teeny parts of it. So my then partner was in the UK, and one thing about me is the fact that if I'm dating you, if I'm seeing you, I just want to know how long we've dated for. You're one way or the other like involved in my plans. I would infuse you in my future, basically. Sometimes that whole setup can be wrong, and sometimes it's just me being who I am. You get? I'm obviously not dating anybody to like add them to the list of guys I've been with. Like, what's the trophy there for? Like, what do I want to then before I started dating that partner, he already told me, he was going to the UK for his masters, and obviously it was someone who I was with, and I already knew like what long distance could cost. So it was not up for a debate. From that minute henceforth, I think my parents wanted me to do Canada. Yeah, they wanted me to do my masters in Canada, but I had to like reroute to like UK then, because the person I want to get married to is going to the UK. Obviously he can't be in UK and I'll be in Canada. The relationship was still pretty much young, so who wants to be doing that kind of long distance thinking? But come on, Nigeria to UK is more long distance than UK to Canada. So we had communication issues. I don't want to push the blame on anybody. I'm just going to generalize it, because till date, I don't know who the problem came from, honestly speaking, but I was the one who got saved. It's me that they served breakfast. So we had like communication issues. Not that the time difference there was literally no time difference, excuse me. There was no time difference, but along the line, my partner came and he's going through a lot of stuff, and plus we having issues that he cannot juggle what he's going through in the UK and relationship issues together. He said it was just a whole lot for him then. So, he served me the breakfast. And I literally cried the living day, because I was so sure that this was who I wanted to be with. He was such an amazing partner, honestly speaking. I'm not going to speak ill of him. He was an amazing partner. I grew with him. That's what I'm going to say. I grew into like a proper woman. I knew how to take responsibility for not just myself, for like other people, because at a point we did live together. I know if my daddy should watch this video, he's going to scream on top of his lungs. We did live together, but that's by the way, that's gone. I'm not pregnant, nothing have happened to me, so let's leave that out of the top. So like it was a crazy one because this was someone I grew with. This was someone I practically thought about my future with. Like I've planted him in several ways, and like some of us used to do. I've named my children in that relationship. I'm giving like my kids names already. Like I was ready to go down forever lane with him, but man plans, God proposes. I'll be how they used to say. So let's jump into what happened to me after the breakup. So after the breakup, I questioned myself. I questioned, why is it that when I get to the point where I'm so convinced that this is kind of person I want to be with, something just happens. Like I really thought something was wrong with me. And before I was dating that particular person, there was someone I was with, and we broke up on a very nasty level. And then he said something. He said something about validating your happiness being in a relationship. And after I broke up with this particular person, it really did that whole scenario, the whole phrase really did sink in my head. And I realized that the kind of person I am, I'm a loner. That's the right word. I'm a loner. I have acquaintances, I have people I call friends, but majority of the time I like to be on my own. I like to be in my own space. So that being there, I'm not always with people. I'm not always spending time with friends. I'm not always like interacting with people like that. So I usually feel being in a relationship was like, I would not say like a consolation. It was more like a saving grace for me, because I would always have that one person that will constantly be there. Like when I'm bored and I need to talk to, or I need to go out, like my partner is just always going to be there for me. I don't know if you guys actually get what I'm saying. So it was always like I needed to be in a relationship because I didn't have friends that were always available, or that would want to do what I want to do at that particular point in time. I don't know if you guys understand what I'm saying. So it was just very necessary for me to be with somebody, or to be in a situation where I'm sharing like emotions with to be emotionally connected to somebody. Basically, that's what I've always wanted as an escape from being, will I say, lonely, or not having people in that corner to always run to and stuff like that. So when I realized that that was actually the problem, I took it upon myself that at least for the next 1 year, I want to enjoy my company. My company in the sense that be happy with being alone. I get sometimes you see when you are enjoying being alone, it could be very overwhelming, and you will shut everybody up, you will shut everybody out, you would not want to go on dates, you don't want to associate with guys and all of that stuff. But for me, it's more or less like I want to prove to myself that I actually don't have to be in a relationship to be fulfilled, to be happy. I don't know if you guys are getting what I'm saying. I cannot explain this more than the way I'm explaining it actually. It's a conscious decision to enjoy my company, to explore, to meet people normally, and have fun, go out, travel, see places, be genuinely happy doing things that I love. I really wanted to step out of having to attach all of the things I could actually do to being with someone. For example, you want to travel and see the world. Must you necessarily travel and see the world with somebody when you can literally do these things on your own? Go to places, explore, go to parties. You can literally do all these things by yourself. When I mean by yourself, I don't mean just you. You can have like mutual friends to actually do these things with, not necessarily who you're in a relationship with. So that was what started this whole flawless revolution thingy. I think it was in the month of August. Yeah, in the month of August, I hit the gym. I hit the gym for like the wrong reasons actually at first. When I broke up with that partner, I was like, okay, now that my going to the UK is sure and certain, because then I had like gotten admission and I paid like part of my school fees and all of that stuff. In my mind, I'm like, okay, since my going to the UK show, there's all I kept giving myself that benefit of the doubt that we're human beings. There's all possibility that when we see each other, feelings can rekindle. This. We might get back together. I was giving myself so much hope. So I went to the gym and I'm like, I want to get that state of mind. I want to get that body that he would look at me and he'll be like, how I wish, you know how they used to do it now, how I wish I did not leave her alone, how I wish, you know, so that was how I started going to the gym. I think it was now later on I understood the fact that for you to have a good body or for you to be able to work out in the gym, you have to be mentally at the place where you should be. Mentally in the place in the sense that you should not be doing this for anybody. You should actually be doing it for yourself. I now had to like rephrase everything and rethink about everything, and I'm like, if I'm in shape, I mean, it's my body. It's not anybody's body. The only thing is another person will be more attracted to me if I'm like in shape. And when I mean in shape, I'm not talking about having the flattest tummy in the world or having the biggest bum. No, it's none of that. Like being confident in my own skin, being confident in my body was what I had to understand. And I kid you not, ever since then, my self-confidence has risen from a 0 to 100. If you like, have aesthetic nyash, have prosthetic nose, I don't care. Be artificial and be fine. It's none of my business because I know I don't have any injection anywhere. I've not done lipo, I did not do BBL. They did not put filler in my cheeks, they did not put filler in my lips. These lips are big and they're natural. Do you get what I'm saying? So like I've become so confident in my skin that I feel attractive. I don't need anybody to actually tell me, oh, you're attractive. When I dress up and come on, look at the mirror, look at my camera, like the way I'm seeing myself right now, well, fine. There is no two way about it. I'm seeing myself. I'm happy with what I'm seeing. What I'm seeing is attractive to me, and that's what I'm explaining where I am right now. Yeah. That's what I'm explaining. So also I feel I'm at the point where I want to meet people, I want to make friends, I want to travel, I want to see places, I want to go places, I want to eat a lot of things. And I'm not saying being in a relationship will hinder me from doing that. Coming from where I'm coming from, I need to do these things alone before I will be able to do it with someone. It's more like there is this drag queen, I know, RuPaul will say, you can't love yourself, you can't love another person if you don't love yourself. So that's literally what I'm manifesting now. I want to enjoy my company, I want to enjoy being alone before I would be able to share these moments with somebody. Yes, what I just said makes absolute sense. So now, where am I going to? I'm not going to say I'm currently not open to meeting people or to seeing people. I'm definitely open. But whoever is on my P should understand that right now, I'm not ready to commit. Ready to commit in the sense that I'm not ready to be somebody's girlfriend. That's just the truth of the matter. I'm not ready to be somebody's girlfriend. We can know that we have sexual feelings for each other. We're emotionally connected or emotionally attached to each other. We can know all of that, but the point of defining it, I'm not at that state yet. I'm so not at that state yet. I'm not ready to start the whole drama of you call me, you did not call me, you went out, you did not tell me. No. I know it has always been like a dream of mine to probably like get married at 25 and have my first kid by 26, be done with children by like 28. That was my plan from the onset. But right now, I'm in my baby girl era and I don't want it to be cut short yet. No, don't think that I'm saying that I want to have fun. You know the kind of fun I'm talking about and not be serious. You know, I definitely want to get married. I want to experience the joy or the things that come with being married to somebody. I want to experience motherhood. That's one thing I utterly look forward to the most in my marriage. having kids, being able to birth a life is one thing I definitely look forward to the most. Not even like bearing somebody's name. What's his name? I can decide I'm keeping my father's name. So your name is not a big deal to me. It's just that we're two individuals who are attracted to each other, who see that we share same values, we share same beliefs, we share same religion, and as individuals, we know we're not perfect and we're ready to tolerate each other and make sacrifices and have kids and at long run grow a family. That's what I'm looking for. I really want someone who is calm, be a mix of both, be calm and be mad at the same time. Be the kind of person who, when we have to be spiritual, I'm not necessarily going to be the one, because I know what I'm saying, because from will I say from experience, I've come across a lot of women who are like the spiritual back end of their family. I want both I and my partner to be spiritual back end for our family. I want someone who I can speak to. I don't want someone who I'll be very, very shy, or you get what I mean. I want someone who is ready to see the world. Don't be telling me that let's just stay in London. I want to travel. I want someone who can cook. Nobody should stress. Nobody should stress me. There are days where I want to cook, there are days where I don't want to cook. I want someone who is ready to have a family. I want someone who wants kids. I want someone who will love my family, who will love my siblings like theirs. I want someone who has dreams, who has goals. Like in the next 5 years, I'm not even telling you 10 years. In the next 5 years, I want us to be able to save together and have our own house. Those kind of things. I really want the best in life. I want the best for my children. I'm ready to work my ass off for all these things, and I'm not saying, and yes, another thing, I don't want a man who is going to tell me that I should sit down and not work. You have lost it too. You have lost it. I'm so not that kind of woman. I'm definitely going to hustle for my money. Have your money, I have my money, then we both help each other. Like, I don't want to be a liability on anybody. I don't want to be a no fejero lori at all. I don't want that kind of thing. So that when you're talking, me too, I'll be able to open my mouth and say, yes, okay, let me drop, let me drop £3,000, let me drop £100,000. That's the kind of conversation I want to be having with my man. You get me, right? So that's basically where I'm at right now. I'm just enjoying this era, and God willing, when the time comes, the type of man I want to come, there are some people on the line that I'm considering their options, but they should just know that this baby girl is just not ready for a relationship. I'm just going to enjoy me, then you can come along the line later. Yeah. I hope you guys have enjoyed this conversation that I just had with you people. This took me like 10 months to have this conversation on YouTube, and I'm really happy I just, let everything out, because I'm just happy I really just did let everything out. I'm not going to say I miss my previous partner. I'm just grateful he's in the loop. I don't know if I said that right. I'm just grateful that I got to meet him and got to learn a tool thing from him. I grew into like the woman that I not even know the woman that I am. I grew into a woman being in a relationship with him. Like I said, we lived together, so I knew what it was to like be responsible for your partner, how to care for a man, all of these things. I got to experience it. So the next person cannot do shakara for me because I experienced. So I hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. I hope to see you guys in my next video. I think I'm going to be doing such videos more and more, because you guys seem to be interested and be very, very nosy in such conversations. So I'll see you guys in my next video. Till then, please be safe, enjoy life, because you only live you once. So I see you guys. Bye bye.